Hello, hello, party people, and welcome to another episode of what is this game even about? We're working with Starlight Shores. So I will admit, I did the PS4 version to get the platinum, but I didn't pay attention to the story. I haven't gotten any trophies in the PS5 version, so here we go. This setup is like this on my screen because I have too many games installed right now, so it can only show so many of them. Basically, these three are not there because these were the ones I haven't used in a long time, unfortunately. But hey man, you gotta get your platinums, what can I say? Alright, so this is like a visual novel as usual. It's mostly the what is this game even about series, brought to you by the excellent Ratalaika Games. The notorious Delphinium Interactive. What is Delphinium? Is that a flower? Alright. Just in case we want to skip anything, just in case. Oh, nothing's in the gallery. Starlight Shores contains strong language, mature humor, alcohol use, and sexual themes. This game is intended for players aged 16 years or older. Viewer discretion is advised. My phone is ringing. I put the call on speakerphone and continue down the road. Oh, is that me? Hey, I'm almost there. Okay, I'm just making sure my video is in the right side of the screen. Hiya. I was starting to think that you bailed on me. Well, I might have. Oh, this is Will. I said what? I might have taken a bit of convincing, but when I say that I'll be there, it means I'm going. Alec, on the other hand, I'm not so sure about. Wait, he's with you? Nope. First thing this morning, he texted me saying to drive up by myself. When I asked him if he was still coming, said he'd be arriving late. It doesn't sound like he's canceling. Trust me, that's Alec for I'm going to ditch at the last second. He's pulled this stunt too many times. Sounds like someone I know. Anyway, well, if he's not there, I'll be taking his room at the cottage. I don't hate sharing a room with Lena, but I like the extra privacy. There's no point in leaving the third bedroom empty. Fair enough. So, are you excited? For the meteor shower? Yeah, I guess. It'll be cool to spend the night on the beach. No, not the meteor shower. I was talking about meeting Lena. Oh. Lena is Theo's roommate and officially her replacement best friend. Since we went to different colleges, Theo and I have fallen out of touch. We used to spend every day together as kids. She's attending a professional photography program while I study journalism. New cities and focusing on classes put a quick end to our evening chats. We only managed to keep up with each other for the first semester. Theo insisted that this weekend would be a fun time to party and reconnect, but I felt hesitant since the start. Maybe a quiet weekend at home would have been nice. I can't wait to meet her. I know you love her, she's amazing. You both have so much in common too. I always tell her that she's my new Will. Ha, yeah, I bet. I forgot to ask. How was your night out, birthday boy? Nothing too crazy. Alec bought me a few drinks and we played games at my place. Good, I'm glad you're not hungover. This is going to be the best birthday weekend of your life. Here's hoping. I still can't believe that Theo won a weekend cottage giveaway and planned a trip on such a short notice. I guess I should feel lucky that she invited me before she called me last Monday. We hadn't spoken in half a year. What time will you be here? I say in the next 20 minutes. I can see the beach from here. Great, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. After the call ends, I sigh and stretch for a moment. I try my best to enjoy the last moments of my quiet drive to the town of Seaside. Starlight Shores Road. Even the name sounds scenic. With my car parked on the sandy shoulder of the secluded road, I walk up to the house. This is the place. I take a moment to breathe in the fresh air. I can hear the breaking of waves on the shoreline nearby. The beach is right in our backyard. Theo found a view gem. The front door swings open and Theo rushes down the laneway. She must have been watching for me by the front window. Will. Theo wraps her arms around me in a warm hug. So Theo is female. That's a guy's name. I've missed her. I should have tried harder to keep in touch. I hug her back and smile. You made it. I'm not that bad with directions. Have you gotten shorter since I last saw you? She steps back and giggles. As if you're just freakishly tall. Hey, I'm working on my self-esteem. And I'm out here to ruin it. What else did you expect? I didn't think you to be such a bully. Only to losers like you. I know Theo only like this towards her close friends that understand she likes to joke around. Speaking of losers like me, where's this Elena I'm supposed to meet? Didn't you say we're practically the same person? I did, didn't I? She's downtown right now, doing a bit of wandering. Last time she texted me, she's waiting at a coffee shop. I said I'd meet up with her after you arrived, but I have some shopping to do first. Do you want to keep Elena company while she waits at the coffee shop? She's excited to meet you. Sure, I'd like to get some coffee anyway. Perfect. I'll let her know you're on your way. Wait, you mean right now? Should I unpack first? You'll have plenty of time for that later. Go meet Lena first. Fine, I'll go. Will you recognize Lena if you see her? Although I've never met her, I know Lena has a unique style. I've seen photos of Theo and her together on FriendX. On FriendX, they seem close. Yeah, I've seen enough photos online. Okay, just keep in mind that her hair isn't pink anymore. What color is it now? Blue, and it's vibrant too. She just had it done this week. Alright, which coffee shop is she at? Josie's, it's on the far end of town. Ah, that's fine. I know how to get there. I won't be too long. I just want to get some drinks and snacks for tonight. Do you have any requests? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go with some marshmallows. I love to roast some marshmallows by the fire. They're my favorites. I already have them on the list. Okay, that sounds good. Wait a second. Do you still light them on fire instead of roasting them? Of course. I love blowing them out like birthday candles. I make a wish every time. You haven't changed a bit. Neither have you. She's not wrong. It feels like it's only been a moment since I last saw her. Not months. We're still in sync. I'll meet up with you and Lena soon. Oh, could you order an iced tea for me? Got it. Nice tea. Drive safe. I will. Bye. Theo gets in her car and drives away. Why does she want to meet me to order her an iced tea when she'll be meeting us there anyway? I guess I'll see the cottage and settle in when I get back. Alex still isn't here. The main road through downtown Seaside is simple enough to navigate. Once I spot the Josie sign, I park my car and take a moment to stretch my legs. My back is getting stiff from sitting most of the day. I find myself wincing as I bend over to make sure my door is locked. I can't believe parking is free around here. Well, this is Josie's. I better go look for Lena inside. The doorbell rings as I enter the cafe. I quickly scan the shop, searching for blue hair. I feel someone lightly tap on my shoulder. There's no mistaking that face. Although her hair is shorter than I expected, it's undoubtedly Lena. Hey there, I'm guessing you're Will? That's me, and that must mean you're Lena. It's nice to finally meet you. I hope you don't mind, but I ordered food for you already. Theo mentioned that you wanted a drink. Oh wow, thanks. Lena hands over a warm to-go cup with a white lid. I hope there's nothing too sweet. Slowly I raise the drink to my lips. You can stop acting so worried. It's just a regular coffee. I drink, and as promised, it's a normal coffee. Nothing special. Thanks for warning me. I didn't know if you ordered me a mocha frap latte chino. Haha. I don't mind a specialty drink now and then, but good old-fashioned milk and sugar works for me. I find myself grinning. Lena's easy enough to talk to. How's your drive to Seaside? It was fine. I didn't hit any traffic leaving the city. You're talking about traffic. Come on, Will. Think of something more interesting. Let's get to know Lena. So what are you going to school for? I'm studying sonography. I like to be an ultrasound technician. What about you? Journalism. That's interesting. What do you like to write about? Coincidences abound. Well, I would study creative writing if I had more career options after graduation. I enjoy writing short stories in my free time. Maybe a couple books here and there, huh? What genre? It's a bit embarrassing for me to talk about. Please don't be. I promise I'm not here to judge. I'm a total bookworm and I love short stories. Well, I like to write horror stories. Mostly about haunted houses. Seriously. Yes. That's my favorite genre. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so loud. It's no big deal. We can backtrack for a moment. You're a fan of paranormal stories? Not just trying to make me feel better? I don't tend to broadcast this to people I've just met, but I'm obsessed with anything paranormal, especially poltergeist and folklore. Historical ghost stories are my favorite. Do you ever share your stories? I'd love to read one. I usually keep them to myself, but hey guys. Hi Theo. How did your shopping go? It was fine, but I'm sorry that it took so long. No worries, we could have talked all day. Okay, so like right now, having them side by side like that, like I know which one's which one I would pick, but I'd be interested in what other people would say. I don't like the somewhat boyish haircut, but that blue definitely gets to me. And I mean, you can't really see that much of Lena. That's all I'm saying. Like, not that she needs to expose anything. I'm saying. No worries. We could have talked all day. That's great. My phone interrupts the conversation. Sorry, I've got to take this call. It's Alec. Oh, good. I was wondering about him. I step aside and answer. Hello? Hey, Will. How's it going? Fine. And you? I'm good, thanks. So I have a quick question for you. It's about the cottage. Don't tell me that I got lost. Oh, no, it's nothing like that. I was just wondering, how big is the bed in my room? You want to know what size your bed is? Yeah, I'm curious. Give me a second. I motion Theo towards me. Sorry to bug you. Do you know how big the bed is in Alec's room? It's a queen. Great, that's all I need to know. Hey Alec, Theo says it's a queen. Will that suit your needs, princess? That works for us. Us? Yeah, I figured the more the merrier, you know? You didn't think to ask our hosts before you invited someone along. Come on, Theo's chill. She knows me. She won't mind. Alec is bold and rude as hell. Who's coming with you? Remember that girl I went out with last week? No. Her name is Erica. She's the one I took to the arcade. I bragged about our second date a lot. In all fairness to Alec, he probably did mention her. I just zone out whenever he talks for too long. What a coincidence. Alec wouldn't usually be so rude and invite someone without asking. This random invitation is odd. Okay then, if you won't ask, I will. You can't just bring along surprise guests. Good thing I'm only halfway there. Tell me if I need to turn around. Alec probably has me on speakerphone right now. I hope this is Erica. I hope this Erica is hearing everything. Maybe she'll ditch Alec. I wave after Theo again. Sorry to interrupt. I'll get to the point. Alec invited some random girl along. That's why he was fishing for the bed size. Her name's Erica. If she's the one I'm thinking of, she went to school with us. Really? I think I remember her. She's a year younger than us. Isn't she kind of dramatic? I honestly don't know. I hardly remember her. You don't have to accommodate them. There's no pressure. I can tell Alec to turn around. No, don't. It's a party and we have the room. I don't want to exclude anyone. We might as well let them stay. Are you sure? Yes, you can tell Alec he's got the okay from me. Hey Alec, did you catch that? Yep. You're walking on eggshells because you're putting the moves on Theo. What the? We'll be there soon. Alec hangs up abruptly. What's his fucking problem? Hey, is everything okay? I'm fine. Just not sure that I should have passed on your invitation to Alec last week. Please don't let it bug you. I want to have a fun time tonight. The last thing that I want is for Theo to feel upset about this. I shouldn't have put her on the spot. She's too nice. She would have said yes to Alec bringing a dozen unannounced guests. Theo's not the kind to turn anyone down. Alec knew it too. That's why he snuck Erica in at the last possible moment. I can't let Theo get anxious over this. Hey, don't worry, okay? We're going to a party under the stars on a beautiful beach. It'll be a fun night. I can't wait to watch the meteor shower. What kind of bracelet is that? It's like one of those hippie ones. Same here. We better get along. We better get going. I like to set up on the beach before dark. Oh, did you get me that drink? I returned Theo's stare empty-handed, aside from the coffee that Lena brought for me. Sorry, that was a dumb question. We'll meet you at the cottage. Can you wait a minute? I'll make an order go. No, it's fine. Theo heads for the door. See you later. Lena follows Theo out the door without a second glance. What just happened? Is Theo seriously upset about an iced tea? No, it's something more than that. She's probably got it in her head that I forgot about her entirely, not just the drink. I should go to the cottage. I'll try to talk to her about it. As I approach the laneway, I spot Alex's car. He's standing outside with who I assume is Erica, unloading several bags from his trunk. I park my car and walk down the laneway. Hi, I'm Erica. I'm Alex's girlfriend. This is Erica, right? The one I remember from high school. She looks familiar, but I can't say I've ever spoken to her before. She was in a year below mine, so I probably didn't see her too often. I guess I don't really need an introduction. I took environmental studies together during your senior year. We did? You don't remember me? Not really? Whatever. Erica marches back towards Alex's car in a huff, kicking up a dusty trail behind her with each step. Hey, thanks for that warm welcome. Thanks for the surprise guest. I'm going to unpack. Can we call it truce when I'm finished? I just want to have a fun night. I pause and take a moment to consider Alex's request. Theo didn't want me to be bothered by this last minute invitation. I should leave it be. Sure, that's all I want to. Could you ask Erica to give me a second chance to say hello? I wouldn't worry if I were you. She's not the kind to hold a grudge. I'll be a while. She brought 3 bags. Erica knows we're here for the weekend, right? Yep, I guess she likes to be prepared. Oh, well then. Have fun unpacking. Thanks, I'm sure it'll be a great time. Alec follows Erica in the house, doing his best to juggle their luggage. I remember settling in too. I like to take a shower before the party starts. My back is still pretty sore. Looks like you're ready to settle in? And it looks like you're avoiding Alec and Erica. Shush. Follow me. This is your room. Theo is this is such a beautiful place. At first I thought he said, this is such a beautiful face. Thank you so much for inviting me. This is the best birthday gift ever. There's no need to thank me. I was just lucky to win the draw. It still means a lot to me. I've missed you. It's really nothing. Is Theo uneasy around me? Theo twirls her hair with her fingertips and quickly regains her composure. Now I just need to be lucky enough to wish on the brightest star. You're going to wish on shooting stars. Not all of them. I'll be patient and wait for a real fireball. You know, the kind that lights up the night sky. And you're certain you'll see one like that. I'll probably end up waiting out there all night. The meteor shower peaks close to dawn. You're going to stay up that late? Obviously, I've got some business with the universe tonight. My wish needs granting. What's this wish about? Oh, come on. You know I can't just blab about it. Alright. You think it won't come true if you tell? The rules are pretty plain. My lips are sealed. You should try one too. You could call it a belated birthday wish. I don't really believe in wishes. Then you have to give it a shot. Everyone could use some magic in their lives. Theo pulls her phone from her back pocket and taps the screen. Shoot. What is it? Sorry, I didn't realize time was flying by so fast. It's nearly sunset. I'll give you some time to unpack. Do I have to take a shower? Do I have time to take a shower? Of course. Meet me on the beach when you're finished. I have to go get the fire started. Okay, I won't be long. You're the only one with it. And sweet? You're welcome. Theo waves as she steps out the door and closes it behind her. I hop in the shower and take a moment to relax. The warm water soothes the stiffness in my back from the long drive. Feeling refreshed, I dry off and get dressed. I take my time unpacking and lay on the bed for a few moments once I'm finished. The image of Theo nervously playing with her hair floats through my mind again. Was she surprised to hear that I missed her? No, that can't be it. Namishi was thinking about the last time. I shook the thought from my head. Theo's waiting. I guess I should head to the beach. In the distance, I can see that fire, that Theo and Lena are crouched close to the fire, feeding it the first big logs. They must have had it going for a while now. Erica and Alec are cuddled up nearby, watching as Theo and Lena settle in their own spots. Hey guys, how's it going? Great, come sit with us. You see the way Theo is holding her arm across her body like that? I was told that's kind of a sign of weakness. That's what I was told. Yeah, we'll make room. Theo shuffles over and past the now open spot. I take the seat between Theo and Lena on the driftwood log. Can I get you a drink? Sure, that'd be nice. What would you like? I brought coolers. Oh, come on, beer is so much better. I have extras. You can drink mine. I'm not sure what to drink. Beer isn't my thing. I always feel gross after drinking it. I know what he means. I don't have a lot of options here. It's my own fault for not bringing anything. What should I drink? I'm gonna go with the coolers. Why not? I'll have coolers. Good choice. Let's play a drinking game. I hate those stupid games. Anyway, we're here to watch a meteor shower. Why can't we do both? They're not fun. If you hate it that much, you don't have to play. It's a group activity. Let's take a vote on it. That seems fair to me. A vote seems fine. Alright then. All in favor of a drinking game? Everyone raises their hand except Lena. Fine. How about never have I ever? Yo, this is becoming very PG-13 right now. Okay. I'm eating this yogurt because I didn't realize I bought Greek yogurt. Now I can't just throw it away, so I have to eat it now, even though I don't like it. I actually don't mind it because it has balls in this room right now, and it's kind of cold. That one's tolerable, the game. I'll go first. What I'm calling a no takers penalty. A what? If you say never have I ever and nobody drinks, you have to finish your drink. That makes it a bit more strategic. Count me in. Are you trying to avoid drinking? I don't want to be wasted and acting all sloppy, but that doesn't mean that Will can't be. Huh. Don't worry about it. Yo, this Will is a lucky guy, man. That's what I'm saying. Whatever. Never have I ever. Never have I ever dyed my hair. Blue hair Lena shoots Erica an angry glance, clearly feeling singled out. Well, that counts me out, and Alec, I think. Alex stares in the bottom of his bottle, questioning. Do highlights count? Highlights. Oh my gosh, I just remembered. Theo pauses to keep herself from laughing. Wasn't it 5th grade? You came in looking like you just joined a boy band. It was in style. My hairdresser had the idea. Wait, wasn't your mom your hairdresser back then? It was a lot better than the bowl cut she did in kindergarten, okay? Your head looked like a mushroom cap. Theo giggles as she leans over to clink her bottle against Alex. I'll drink to my old highlights too. Cheers. Cheers goes to the stylish kids. Erica appears annoyed to have roused camaraderie. At least Lena decided to give this a shot. I thought she would be a bit upset after Erica decided we'd be playing drinking games. She seemed so against the idea of it at first. Isn't it nice when making fun of Alec brings everyone together? Everyone shuts up. It's my turn now. Never have I ever creeped on someone I just met on social media. How many times are we be drinking here? Damn it, guilty. Oh, anyway, moving on. In my defense, he was definitely in a relationship when he gave me his number. I dodged the bullet there. Do we know him? No, I met him on vacation in Portmont. Well, Alec got me too. Who did you creep? Do I have to say? This game gets some good stories going. Participate. Okay, fine. I creeped Erica's Friendex page when you said you'd be bringing her tonight. Really? That's so cute. I didn't think it was possible to inflate her ego more. Is it cute? Huh? Weren't you creeping everyone on social media before we got here? Wow, you're right, Alec. Participation is fun. Don't be upset, Erica. We all do it, right? I don't. Yeah, right. You've never creeped on someone's profile? I don't have the FriendX app on my phone anymore. Not even once? Nope. As if. How could you let anyone go a minute without hearing how perfect you are? I call bullshit. Call it whatever you want, honey. I don't worry about what you have to say. Erica stays quiet and glares at Lena. Holy shit. I drink along with Erica and Theo. Alright, I'll go next. Never have I ever been in handcuffs. Alex, should you be drinking? Yeah. What did you do? How did I miss you being arrested? Huh? What's so funny? Lena, I don't think he was arrested. Wait a minute. Alec, are you a dirty, dirty boy? It was one time. Oh, Alec, that's nasty. I would like to know about this stuff. And how do you suppose I'd bring that up? Over our first date while we had coffee? I don't know. It's gross. Are a pair of handcuffs gross? You're pretty judgy, Erica. Weren't you just making fun of him? I was teasing, not being a... Theo reaches over and tugs on Lena's arm, interrupting her. Just don't kink shame him. Guys, it's not my kink. She was into it and I'm a very attentive lover. Yikes. Why don't you go? Before this spins even more out of control. Good idea. Alec begrudgingly drinks as I take a moment to think. So what does the cheated mean? Does it mean cheating on your partner or cheating on like an exam or something? Because like, who hasn't cheated on an exam or tests or whatever quiz? Sometimes you just don't know the fucking answer. It's better to know the right answer than the wrong answer, isn't it? I'm going with I've never cheated. I'm assuming it means in a relationship. I was a cheatee, but I was not the cheater. Let me put it that way. Never have ever cheated on someone. I guess I'm finishing my drink. Well, good for everyone here. No takers it is. I reach for my drink. I never broke up with my 8th grade boyfriend. Technically, I've been cheating for the past decade. True? You haven't been cheating. He definitely broke up with you. I wouldn't call that definite. I'm clearly out of the loop. Same here. What happened to you guys? I started dating Drew during the last week of 8th grade. We held hands a few times, and he was my first kiss. At the bottom of the slide. Cut it out, Theo. Yeah, let Lena tell us the story. When summer break started, he said he was going to be at camp and visiting his family. So he promised that at the start of high school, we'd reunite and keep dating. He gave me his address to send letters to. He was really insistent on it, actually. And he promised he'd collect them when he got home and keep them forever. He didn't show up during the first week of school and his phone number was disconnected. Naturally, I cried my eyes out for a few weeks, but I didn't give up writing to him. By the time Christmas break rolled around, I felt pretty over the whole thing. During the holidays, a stranger came to my house and talked to my dad at the doorstep. They were returning all my letters. Every last one. He moved away 2 days after summer break and didn't have the guts to break up with me. Yeah, that's some fucked up shit, yo. That is some fucked up shit, man. Wow. How could you do that to, like, your romantic partner? The circle falls silent. That was riveting. Seriously? I mean it. I would have written a letter to 15 magazines, spilled his deeds to the whole world, named and shamed. Maybe I'll blog about it online someday. I like that FriendX. If there's one thing I need more of, it's fake internet points. Do I still have to drink after that? I feel like we all just went on that ride together. Let's all drink. Everyone drinks without hesitation. By the way, you're not a cheater. Ha, I know. Lena leans in and whispers in my ear. I was just saving you from having to finish your entire drink. Remind me to pay you back for that someday. Oh well. It's finally my turn. Never have I ever. had a Jello shot. That's another drink for me. They're my favorite. I've had them too. Same here. Everyone drinks except for Elena. You're not missing out on another day in your life. I'll be right back. I have some Jello shots in the fridge at the cottage. Okay, thanks, Erica. Anytime, be back soon. Erica dashes off into the darkness. I need a bathroom break. Anyone else going back in the cottage for a moment? I'd grab a snack while we're there. I'm saying, someone has to mind the fire. Theo, can you bring a bag of marshmallows, please? I forgot them on the kitchen counter. Sure thing. See you in a bit. Thanks. See you soon. Alec and Lena head back to the cottage, leaving me alone with Theo. Theo smiles at me. You know, I was hoping we could have a chance to chat tonight. I was hoping for the same thing. You were? Yeah. Why? I don't know. I'm too dumb to think before I speak. As I struggle with what to say next, Theo senses my unease. Never mind. Should have asked that. It was weird, right? No, I've missed our talks. It feels like we never see each other anymore. But as soon as you're here, I swear it's like a minute hasn't gone by. You gotta get out of my head. I don't know how you do that every time we talk. You see my words before I can say them. I guess it's a friend thing. No, it's a best friend thing. I can't do that with Alec. Theo blushes. Theo, best friends, huh? I guess that officially makes Lena a best friend. She reads my mind every day. I'm glad that you found someone you can be close to. It's tough to live without that. You're right. It's hard to be apart when you're used to having someone like that in your life. That's why I wanted to spend this weekend together. I feel like we're falling out of touch. I don't want to lose this connection. Theo. I'm sorry that I didn't call you more. You'll never lose me. Hug, Theo. See, I feel like the hug isn't enough. Because like that's just physical contact. He's not saying anything, he's just hugging her. And apologizing doesn't, like, she already knows they grew apart. But I feel like the "you'll never lose me," that like clinches it. It's a better long-term answer. You'll never lose. Oh. Am I interrupting? Theo stiffens, clearly uncomfortable with the arrival of an audience. I turn towards Erica, unmasking my anger. What do you want? Easy there, Mr. Sears. It's time for Jello shots. Erica forces her way in the space between us, wrapping her arms around Theo, while simultaneously nudging me away. Come on, Theo. I brought one for you. Erica waves toward Alec, who carries a plate over and offers Theo a Jello shot. You make a good servant. Now gimme. Erica, are you sure you want another one? Yes. Theo and I are doing shots together. But we just did shots. And you did 3 with Lena before that. I don't need a babysitter, Alec. Alec relents and hands the plate to Erica. Don't ask me to hold your hair back when you get sick. I brought a hair tie for a reason, Alec. I don't need your help. I can't help but chuckle at Erica's response. I'm glad you came prepared. Thanks. Come on, girl. Cheers. Theo taps her little cup against Erica's. Cheers. Wait. Lena appears from the darkness, out of breath. She must have run down from the cottage. Lena stumbles for a moment as she reaches the group, but catches herself quickly. I want another shot too. Lena, are you drunk? No. How could I get drunk that quickly? Gee, Theo. And what would it matter if I was? Lena snatches up a cup from the plate. Erica has the right idea. We're gonna have fun tonight. Maybe you should take it slow. You don't want to miss out on the meteor shower. I won't. It's time for shots, Theo, now. Lena enthusiastically taps her cup against Theo's and Erica's. Lena and Erica quickly down the Jello shots. Theo follows their lead reluctantly. Did you want one, Will? No, wait. Save them for the next game. Another game. Of course. I call it Truth, Dare, or Drink. Are these college kids or are they high schoolers? Come on now. I thought they were supposed to be college kids. Which, you know, doesn't mean they can't be playing this game, but it's just... Oh, I'm pretty sure they're of age because or college students because they're drinking. And you had to get the alcohol from somewhere. Just saying. There's a drink option. It's like regular truth or dare with a twist. You choose truth or dare as usual, but if you don't want to answer the question or do the dare, you can take a shot instead. You can choose to be brave tonight. We're drunk. This girl is a special brand of evil. I need this kind of energy at parties. Oh, thank you. It sounds fun and all, but I feel like we're going to miss the best of the shooting stars. I won't want to look up at the night sky if my world feels like it's spinning out of control. Funny how you use the word control. It feels like you're trying to force everyone to do what you want. No, I didn't mean like that. I just wouldn't want us to miss. We get it. Yo, Erica's a fucking bitch, yo. Damn. We'll stare at the sky at some point tonight. Can we have fun now? Oh, you fucking bitch. Yeah, sorry. That was so aggressive of Erica. She was way out of line. I agree. It feels like I might be too late. Should I interject? I gotta say something. I'm sorry. You can't be a bitch like that and not expect repercussions. Are you seriously lecturing Theo about being controlling? Excuse me? You heard me? All you've done tonight is push everyone to play the drinking games that you came up with. When shots were mentioned, suddenly Lena and Theo had to drink because you wanted them to. You weren't even invited here, but Theo was nice enough to host us and let you tag along. Damn well, you going for it. Stop it, Will. If I wanted someone to stick up for me, I would have said something. Why? Don't you go being a bitch too, damn. This is supposed to be a fun night. Just leave it be. Hear that, Will? She wanted to shut up. No? Neither of you gets to speak for me. I want both of you to stop, right now. Lena? Yeah. Did you bring the marshmallows from the college like I asked? No. I didn't think so. I'm going to the college for marshmallows. When I get back, we're going to have snacks and play Erica's game. No more fighting is going to happen either. Everyone needs to cool down or leave the beach. The circle falls silent. Each of us stunned to hear Theo be so direct. Glad to see that we're all in agreement. Anyone coming with me? I need to pee. Alright. I'm coming too. I need to get something stronger. You have hard liquor? Don't think you're getting any. Okay. Is Alec actually upset that I spoke out against Erica? She was being way too pushy with Theo. I stand by it. Yes, I agree. I'll stay and watch the fire. I'm staying too. Okay. See you two in a little bit. The group heads back towards the cottage. Lena looks over to me uncomfortably for a moment. Her nose really... Dude, didn't we do a video before where her nose was bothering me, Dickon? She scoots down towards me and sighs. That was interesting. I've seen Theo drink before, but I've never seen him step up like that. I feel like such an ass. Usually I would have stuck up for Theo, but I felt frozen in place. I've been going back and forth with Erica tonight. She was annoying me at times, but she's not all bad. I wanted to be a friend and have a fun night partying together. When we went to the college together, she told me how she felt envious of my blue hair. She called me stylish and vibrant. That's why she was cold towards me at first. I couldn't believe that someone as pretty as Erica would envy me. Then I did my first jello shot with her. She was enthusiastic about getting to know me once we were one-on-one. I was starting to like her. So when Theo didn't want me to drink, I felt annoyed. But when she started being rude to Theo, I froze up. How could I speak out against someone I was just so friendly with? I looked fake. Then you came along and told Erica exactly what I wanted to say. You've been so quiet. You must have think I'm a shitty friend. I don't think you're a bad friend. Honestly, it may be a good thing that you didn't speak up. Theo was right. She can speak for herself. If she wanted your help, she could have asked. It's easy to say that, but I can tell when Theo needs me. I don't care what she said up there. Trust me, she was grateful for your help. The sound of Erica's laughter carries in from the distance. Huh. Sound like they might be in a better mood. We're back. It's game time. Everyone gets comfortable around the fire with smiles on their faces. Despite the tension earlier, the air feels light again. So it's called Truth, Dare, or Drink, right? Yep, it's super fun. It seems like Theo is excited to play. I'm happy things have settled down. She deserves a fun night. Who wants to go first? I volunteer. That's brave of you. Not really, I picked Truth. Can I pick the question? Sure, go for it. Hee hee. I've got a good one. Theo, who was your first crush? Oh, I'm not drinking it? Okay. I think drink. I detect a hint of embarrassment. I wonder who the first crush was. I don't blame you for choosing drink. I would have too. My first crush turned out to be a total jerk. I'm lucky he didn't like me back. Theo smiles and nods at Lane as she takes a jello shot from the platter. Okay, Theo. Now you pick the next person. Alright, Erica. Truth or dare? Truth. What did you think of Alec the first time you met? Oh boy. Don't take this the wrong way, Alec. The first time I met Alec was back in high school. He was talking to a girl with the locker next to mine at the time. They were flirting, he was leaning right against my locker. When I walked up, he didn't notice me, so I thought he was obnoxious and he pissed me off. I remember that. He refused to speak to me. He just poked my arm and shooed me away. I probably shouldn't have been blocking your locker, but your reaction was adorable. Thanks, I'm glad you could find it so amusing. Looks like it's my turn to pick someone. Lena. Truth or dare? Well, I like to keep things interesting, so I'll pick dare. Interesting, huh? I got a pretty good one for you. I dare you to kiss me. You want me to kiss you? Are you going to drink because you're too scared? No, that's not the part I'm worried about. Is everyone, I don't know, okay with this? It's not up to everyone. They're not dating me. Alec is. I guess that's a fair point. How about it, Alec? Have any problems with me kissing Lena? Nope. Go for it. Perfect. Anyone else have an objection to make? No. None here? Looks like everyone agrees. So are you going to do it? Or are you dating someone? I'm not dating right now. Not dating? Like you're totally avoiding it? I said dare, not truth. You didn't get to question me. We might as well get this over with. Okay. Wait a minute. Have you ever kissed a girl before? Well, no. That's adorable. You look a little nervous. Are you sure you don't want to back out? I'll let you take a shot. We can pretend this never happened. No, I'm the one who dared you, remember? Then get over here. Fine. Just relax, Erica. You're making a big deal out of the dare that you came up with. Lena and Erica step closer and face each other. The circle is silent, waiting to see who will make the first move. Quit breathing so fast. You're not running a marathon. Stop psyching me out. Take a deep breath. Fine. Erica's breathing slows. Now calm and steady. Now just hold still. Lena reaches out and touches Erica's tightly clenched fist. Slowly she unfurls Erica's fingers and threads her own between them. Erica's shoulder drops as she relaxes. After Erica closes her eyes, Lena gently leans in. Lena is kissing Erica. Is this real life? That was my exact thought. Is this shit does not actually happen, does it? I remember I played Truth or Dare before, honestly, but not Truth or Dare or Drink. This shit does not I'm telling you, this, I mean, it depends. I mean, like, I'm assuming they're in college, so, like, I feel like they're a little too mature for this, but, you know, I could be wrong. I don't know. They were practically at each other's throats all night. Lena steps back and Erica opens her eyes in a daze. We stay quiet as Erica and Lena step apart. Despite his usual antics, Alec is smart enough not to crack an uncomfortable joke or tease Erica. I think it's my turn to pick someone. Lena seems eager to keep the party going and move past this. I can hardly blame her. She was a good sport and went along with an awkward dare. Will, truth or dare? Oh my god. Alright. Obviously, there's something going on between Will and Theo. There's something else going on between Will and Lena. I'm pretty sure Erica's out of the lineup. I don't know, like, I kind of want to pick truth, honestly. I'll pick truth. Let's go with truth. It's a safe choice. Good idea. Now if you use it to dig up some dirt on Will. This should be interesting. Will, who's the first person you saw naked in a romantic setting? Wow, that was forward. Quick question. Are we talking about completely naked or half? Completely. I don't know if I want to answer this one. It might change what they think of me. I'm just gonna tell the truth. Her name was May. Wait, really? You seriously got with May last semester? It wasn't some casual encounter, Alec. We had some classes together and bonded. After a couple of days, she invited us to that house party. I remember you disappearing that night. I thought you ran off and got sick. You were ditching me to spend time with May? How did I miss you two dating? I don't think that every relation has to be public. People should be able to see each other without the added social pressures. We both wanted it that way, and things didn't work out when she ended up transferring. Not being open about it was for the best. Well said, Will. You were both adults about it. You didn't need to have a high school style relationship. Just remember, you can talk to me about it next time. I'm not one to blab. You might not be, but Erica is. I know, but I was fine after things ended. Anyway, it's time to keep this game going. I set my eyes on Alec. Now it's your turn. Alec, truth or dare? I'll go with dare. You're going to wish that you didn't. Bring it. I dare you to eat an uncooked hot dog as seductively as possible. Come on, Alec. That one is so easy. You can't back out. Fine. Erica's right. It's easy. Give me a hot dog. Theo opens his bag and hands the hot dog to Alec. Here goes nothing. Alec looks into my eyes as he runs his tongue up and down the hot dog. He feigns this delight as he tilts his head back and lets it slide down his throat. Be careful, Alec. If you don't pay attention, you might act. Did he throw up? Alec's eyes widens as he begins to panic. He's actually choking. Alec wraps his hand around his throat as he struggles to breathe. Before anyone can step in to help, Alec hacks up the hot dog and spits it into the sand. Alec, are you okay? I'm okay. You nearly choked to death on a tiny wiener. Oh my gosh, Alec, that was terrifying to watch. Alec, you make a terrible girlfriend if you can't handle a harmless hot dog. Guys, give me a second to breathe before you start taking a run at me. Oh, come on, you're fine. If you can't survive a little hot dog, I hope you don't ever expect a woman to, you know. Thea was cute when she tries to tease people, but she gets so wound up and stumbles over her words. I guess I have new respect for anyone who dates men. Yeah, I was second that. At least you learned a valuable lesson today. I won't forget it anytime soon, that's for sure. We all laughed to ourselves for a moment. As unappetizing as I was, I think it's time for a snack break. Yes, that's a great idea. We all begin to pass around the treats that Theo picked up earlier at the grocery store. Did you still want marshmallows? Marshmallows. Yeah, I like one. Want me to make it for you? Or you can make anything you want for me, baby. Maybe I should do the cooking. Lighting them on fire isn't my thing. Fine, but hurry up. I'm hungry. Oh, so I'm cooking for you too? I like to see the big fuss about cooking them properly is all about. I'll get right to it. I snatch up one of the sticks from the kindling pile. After a few moments of roasting, the marshmallows are a warm golden color, cooked evenly throughout. I'm blocking the trophy notifications because I don't want it to influence you guys in terms of the story. I'm not blocking the whole thing, but I try my best. After a few moments of roasting, the marshmallows are a warm golden color, cooked evenly throughout. I pluck one from the stick and hold it between two fingers. Close your eyes. Won't it be too hot? It's fine, trust me. Okay. Theo closes her eyes and gently parts her lips. I pop the marshmallow into her mouth and wait. Theo's eyes flutter open and her mouth is still full. She begins to giggle. This is delicious. See, I told you. I bite down on my own sheep and laugh with Theo. Should I make some more? Yes, please. Before I know it, Theo and I have cooked and eaten half of the marshmallows by ourselves. Maybe I should have brought another bag. We'll keep that in mind for next time. Next time? Maybe if we all save up, we could do this again next year. That's a great idea. Count me in. Us too. Good call on that snack break, Theo. Thanks, but I was just really hungry. Do you guys want to keep playing Truth, Dare, or Drink? Yes, I like to. Great. I think it's your turn to pick someone. Who's the next victim? I pick Theo. Truth or Dare? Dare. You're probably going to wish you hadn't. The joke is on you, Alec. I'm feeling brave tonight. Well then, I guess means I can give you a good one. Theo, I dare you take off your sweater. You're asking her to strip? No, no, no. You don't get it. It sounds pretty clear to me. Okay, you kissed me tonight, and Alec didn't freak out at you. Take a minute to think before you respond. Just don't just react. Butt out, Lena. Whatever. Can't say I didn't try to help. Lena's right. Erica has a pattern of dramatic outbursts. Are you interested in Theo now? Erica, is this because I kissed Lena? Are you trying to get back at me? What? No, it's nothing like that. Give me a minute to explain myself. You have 1 minute. Okay, here goes. For as long as I've known Theo, she has always worn a sweater. I mean, seriously, always. Summer, winter, indoors, outdoors. It doesn't matter what it's like outside. She's always wearing one. No offense, Theo, but you inspire a bit of curiosity. Theo, is that true? Yes. I'm not taking sides here, but Alec is telling the truth. Theo wears sweaters all the time. It's true. Oh, well are you going to take it off? Wait a minute, you grill me and then turn around and ask her to take it off? Oh, shush, we've got more important things to focus on. Seriously, Erica. I said shush. So what are you hiding underneath there? Do we get to have a peek? Come on, Theo, what do you have to hide? I have nothing to hide. I'll do the dare. Theo's seriously going to do the dare? I don't know what she's wearing underneath, and we've been drinking a lot. What if she regrets this? I'm gonna encourage her. Like, why the fuck would I not encourage her? Good for you. Don't let anyone bully you into doing shots. You just want to look too. Not like that. I haven't seen Theo's arms for a long time. What if she's got tattoos? You know what? I was actually thinking that maybe she had some like ginormous tattoo somewhere, like on her stomach or her chest. That's an interesting theory. I like it. Is wearing sweaters that big of a deal? No, I was only trying to find a creative dare. Please don't think I'm some sort of weirdo. I want to say something interesting. Well, it was a conversation starter. Here goes nothing. Theo steps away from the group and motions for us to turn away. I can hear Theo taking a deep breath as she's fidgeting with her clothes. Okay, you guys can turn around. Theo's so pretty. It's weird seeing her without baggy clothes. Why do you rock that cute satin top more often? You look adorable. You look great in whatever you want to wear, Theo. But I have to agree with Erica. Maybe you should wear that out sometime. I don't know. I'm okay with being around you guys, but what? I have really small boobs. It's the one thing I hate most about myself. Theo, you shouldn't hate yourself at all. You're naturally beautiful. Who cares if you don't want to wear makeup or a push-up bra? That's perfectly fine. Just be yourself. We like you for who you are. Trust me, all boobs are great. Any shape, any size. Don't put yourself down. All boobs? Are you some sort of expert? How many boobs have you dealt with? Save your question for when it says truth. No one likes your constant quips, Lena. Can we move on, please? Whatever. Theo steps away and pulls her sweater over her head. The fire is getting pretty low. We need more logs and maybe some kindling. Any volunteers? Not it? Typical Alec. Okay, who, okay, like, my shift has shifted to Theo, and I don't, Lena didn't really, she didn't follow through with anything. Like, I felt like she was paying a smaller amount of attention to me, like if she's trying to get with me, I need the whole package, Alright, let's go with Theo. Theo, do you want to gather firewood with me? Sure, let's go. Alright. Theo stays by my side as we walk along the shoreline. The campsite slowly fades into the distance. I know that seaside has almost no light pollution, but this is incredible. Wow, it's beautiful out here. I'm glad you asked me to come with you. Well, being out here reminds me of camping when we were kids. My parents always sent us out to find firewood. I remember. You walked through poison ivy that one year. I think we were 12 years old. It burned like hell. I'll never make that mistake again. I told you not to walk through it. We were having a contest. I thought you were trying to keep all the sticks for yourself. You should have listened. I know, but I did technically win. Because I dropped all mine off to get your parents. That's still a win in my book. Whatever, you win and I have my peace. I hate it when you say that. It's like an escape out of an argument. I feel like I've lost when you blurt that out. That's how it's meant to work. Theo stops to gather a log from a nearby tree line. Did you need a hand with that? No, I've got it. You're going to lose the contest. Theo's right. I only managed to find a handful of kindling sticks. I'll find a huge piece of driftwood and drag it all the way back if that's what it takes to win. Driftwood. Theo steps closer and examines the sticks I collected. Oh no, Will, you can't burn driftwood. What? Yes, I can. You're just saying that to make me lose this time. No, I'm serious. Theo points toward the tree line. I've been gathering wood from the brush because driftwood is toxic. There's too much salt, even if it's dried out. It makes the fire glow blue, but the fumes are dangerous. Oh shit, I had no idea. I'm sorry, that's my bad. No, don't worry. It's my fault for not buying more wood at the gas station. They were charging way too much, so I cheaped out and gathered as much as I could before sunset. We probably won't find enough to keep the fire going. We don't need a fire to stargaze. We can let it go out. I'll stay and watch the stars with you. I don't know, it might get too cold. We can go back to the cottage and find some blankets. I brought some beach towels. We can use them too. Really? Yeah, I don't care if they get sandy. They'll still work fine when I swim tomorrow. I don't know if Alec and Erica would like to sit out in the cold though, even with blankets. You don't need to accommodate everyone. Theo, you don't need to worry about what everyone else wants. Alec and Erica can go back to the cottage and bug each other all night. You don't need to cater to them constantly. Take a moment to think about what you want. But what I want is for everyone to have fun. This entire trip has been incredible from the start. You don't have to worry about that. We're all having fun. You mean that? Of course I do. Why do you ask that? It's just, well, when I first invited you, it seemed like you didn't want to come. That is true. I was hesitant at first. So, like, there's one option that clearly will score more points toward like, I assume ending up with Lena. That's how most of these visual novels work. What do I know? I only played a whole bunch of them, but I don't like parties. That seems like a default answer. You know me, I'm a homebody, not a party animal. But I knew it would be worth it. How? Isn't it obvious? Because I get to see you. We went so long without talking. Before Erica interrupted her, I wanted to apologize. I should have called you sooner. There's no excuse. You deserve better and I messed up. I hope you know that I won't let it happen again. No, I'm just as guilty. Please don't apologize. I'm the one who messed up. I might have avoided answering your calls. Avoided? Why would she do that? Even if you kept calling last semester, I probably wouldn't have answered. I don't understand. I wish I explained this, but I can't. I was busy or distracted or whatever you want to call it. But I promise you it's for a good reason. It's not something I can share. I need you to trust me. I know that I would tell you if I could, but it's not my place. Can you accept that? No, I cannot. I can't accept what I don't understand, Theo. Hearing that you went out of your way to avoid answering my calls, it stings. I thought we could tell each other anything. I need you to trust me on this side. How can I trust you if you don't trust me? I do trust you. I trust that you understand my boundaries. But, listen for a moment, Will. It's not about you right now. I promise I wouldn't say anything. About what? Just leave it alone. Theo picks up her pace, desperate to put space between us. Theo, wait. I reach out and tug her on the arm of her sweater. I'm sorry, you were right. It's not about me. I'll leave it be. Thank you. I should have brought it up in the first place. Dangling a secret in front of you. That wasn't fair. I want to give you an explanation, but I don't have one. Just don't apologize for falling out of touch. That wasn't you. I'm sorry, Will. I don't have to lose this connection. That's not a possibility. You're stuck with me. You don't need to overthink that. I don't want to be distant ever again. Quit your worrying. I said I'm not going anywhere. Promise? Only if you promise to. Deal. Theo extends her arm and waves her pinky finger in my face. I'm gonna need you to swear on it. Oh my god. Are these adults or no? I'm just saying. So all this reading out loud dries my throat. I wrap my finger around Theo's for a moment. Alright, you got it. If you break the promise, I get to break my finger, if I remember the rules. I don't think Theo has it in her heart to hurt anyone. I'm glad you remember. We've been gone for a while. Theo stops and looks toward the cottage. We should get this to the fire before it goes out. Good call. Let's go. I follow Theo's lead back to the bonfire. Hey guys. I crouched down to place a log on the fire. I think we found enough to keep the fire going for a while. Theo adds the wood she gathered to the pile. It's more than enough for the rest of the night. Are you sure? Worst case scenario, I can find more. How nice of you volunteer after calling. Not it earlier. Anytime. How is your romantic evening stroll? Theo tenses up while I stay silent, quietly deciding to ignore Erica's fishing for drama. Are we still playing games? I want to. Me too. Sure, I can play. Theo and I get drinks and settle in with the group. I think it's my turn to pick someone. Elena, truth or dare? Truth. Okay, let's see. Elena? If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? If I had to change something about myself, I'd want to speak my mind more. I feel like I edit my personality to please other people. That's a good answer. I do that too. She does. You do? Is that hard to believe? I mean, yeah, kind of. I didn't mean around you guys when I'm at home. Erica chairs off, leaving her thoughts unsaid. Never mind. No, you should continue. This is a safe space, right, guys? For sure. Yep. No offense, but I don't really know you guys that well. I don't think I like to talk about it. Hey, did that kiss mean nothing to you? It's only a dare. I don't go around kissing any girl who asks, you know. Whatever you say will stay between us. I nod in agreement. Come on, Erica. Let's get to know you better. I don't know. William presses a Jello cup into Erica's hands. Relax and have a drink. And don't worry if you're not ready to talk about it.
While I appreciate food and drink, my taste is better reflected in the company I keep.
There's no real pressure. You don't have to share. We're bugging you. We'll ease up. Erica looks around the circle, meeting each of our stares with a hint of shyness. What the hell? That's the spirit. Erica takes a moment to enjoy a Jello shot before continuing. Most people don't know this. I'm the youngest of 4 sisters. That's a big family. I know. There's a big age gap too. My sister Anna is closest to my age, and she's 5 years older. By the time my parents had me, they were pretty exhausted. They ended up getting a divorce when I was 8. Anyway, I've always been a quiet and polite daughter. I'm the baby after all. When I started my last year of high school, I decided that I had enough of hiding my personality. At home, I was still the precious girl, but I needed to be free somewhere. I think that's why I love swimming. When you're underwater, no one can hear you scream. That's dark. I know that I get kinda loud. I guess I'm not used to being able to voice my opinions. I like to quote Lena. Me? Yeah. Erica, you're exactly the kind of engine we need at this party. I'm glad you're here tonight. Thanks, Theo. You're a great host. See, well, I knew we'd all have fun together. That's not an excuse for bringing an uninvited guest, Alec. I'll leave it be. There's no sense in causing tension. You're right, after all. It's my turn to pick. Alec, truth or dare? I'll go dare. What's so funny? I dare you to take the cooler bag back to the cottage. What? Why would I do that? We need more drinks from the fridge. Fetch boy. Alec grumbles to himself as he slings the strap over his shoulder. I'll be right back. Alex huffs as he disappears into the darkness. Nice dare. I hope it wasn't too mean. Don't waste your time worrying, he'll be fine. It's a harmless dare. And a forceful one, too. See, Will gets it. I'm glad none of us have to get the drinks. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling a little wobbly. Me too. These drinking games are getting me. I've got a good buzz going. What about you, Will? How are you feeling? I'm sober. We'll have to fix that. What? I said we're going to get you drunk tonight. Right, girls? Yeah. You can do better than that, Theo. Don't worry. I'll make sure you start drinking. You will. Try to stop me. I can't imagine that Elena would seriously pressure me to drink. I think she's being playful. Your savior has arrived. Alec unzips the top of the cooler bag and takes a beer for himself. Welcome back. We got perfect timing. Now then, who's my next victim? Truth or dare? Theo. I pick truth. Give me your best shot. I'll answer anything. Huh, that raises the stakes. I think I've got one. Don't leave us hanging. Spit it out. Yeah, let's hear it. Theo, do you have any fetishes? Fetishes? It's not like I've experimented much. But no, I don't have any. There's nothing that turns you on? Well, yeah, I have turn-ons. But fetishes? No. Aren't they the same thing? No, they're not. Alec? Do you know what a fetish is? What do you mean? Of course I do. Would you care to explain it then? You seem a little shaky on the subject, no offense. It's when you, That was a thorough explanation. Nice one. I need a moment to articulate, that's all. Give it a rest, Alec. You clearly have no idea what a fetish is. Do one of you guys feel like teaching him, or should I? He's your boyfriend, you should take this opportunity. Will was right. You should tell him. It might save you some trouble down the road. Good point. Alec, a fetish isn't just a turn on. When someone has a fetish, it's something they almost need. Without it, they'll have a hard time. Erica clears her throat before continuing. Getting where they need to go. Okay, got it. Can we move on now? We can move on, but we'll never forget. Great. So Theo, care to change the subject? I'm on it. I pick well. Truth or dare? Since the last dare was actually a chore, I'll play it on the safe side. Truth. Huh. Let's see if I can make you regret that. How come I wasn't allowed to pick a choice on that one? Good luck. I don't think I'll need any. Will, what's your biggest insecurity? That's unique. I didn't think Theo would ask such a deep question. Insecurities can say a lot about a person. How should I answer this? You know what? I'm going to be sensitive and say emotional insecurity. You guys might not know this, but alcoholism and addiction run in my family. Well, that's tough. Are you sure you want to talk about this? I'm fine, don't worry. Anyway, my dad has a distinct way of hiding it, so most of his friends have no idea. You'll never see him with a bottle or can. He always pours his drinks into a glass. I'm still not sure where he stashes his empties, but he doesn't leave them lying around. Mom has clearly known it for a while. But she's ever said anything to him? I wasn't part of the conversation. I remember the first time I realized that my dad was drunk. I must have been around 7 years old. Every night when he came here, he'd sit down for dinner and talk to me about school and whatnot. But once he made his way to the armchair and the TV was on, our conversations would change. He started talking with his hands, waving all over the place and struggling to find his words. Alright, so this has been going on for an hour, and I'm going to skip a little bit. So he's just talking about his... Is he having an anxiety attack? I just want to see who he ends up with. I mean, like, do we have to go through all this? I understand this is character development and whatnot. Okay, just talking about his alcoholic father. Oh, I forget what question this was for. Let's go back one. I think you should pick Theo. What would you change about your life? Where did you take your best photograph? What would you change about your life? I'd have you attending the same college as me. Oh, you're cute. Is it cute that I miss my best friend? I think you're more than just best friends, just saying. Well, no, I did you want to elaborate? Oh, shut up, bro. It's getting so fucking hot in there, guys. I'm sweating. Go Theo. Anyway, that's my answer. Mine would have been the same. Life isn't as fun without you. Oh shit, didn't mean to go that far ahead. Don't put it in your boobs. Put it in your butt. Excuse me? I just meant that you have already nice boobs. And a great butt. Alec, you have a way with words and women. Alright. This game is spiraling into another argument. I can feel it. Erica, I dare you to finish everyone's drinks. Isn't that a bit much? Shh, I've got this. Henry already drank quite a bit. Why don't you take a shot instead? A jello shot will be less alcohol than all of our drinks combined. I'm not backing out like Alec. Erica makes her way to the beach. Each of us and finishes what's left of our drinks. Hand over, Alec. See, this is so bad. I love coolers. I get this far. I'm not stopping now. Let's get you some water. That's a good idea. It's just going to hit you fast. Come back to the college with us, if you insist. That's a pretty good dare, right? What are you trying to prove? So William's just saying how Alex seems to change around Erica. His friend since 3rd grade. Oh, Lena's here. Who's playing right now? Are the other characters even here? Wouldn't dare her. Oh, Theo's mad. Someone's an asshole. Erica just called Alec an asshole. She doesn't want to leave, but she should give them some privacy. Are they breaking up? Oh wow, they did break up. Alex says nothing. What a bitch. Erica tilts the bucket forward. Without a word, Erica turns and leaves. Alex follows her in silence. Why was she? Theo, are you alright? I only wanted to have fun. I'm sorry that I made you guys come here. Theo, you have nothing to apologize for. Whatever she did was pathetic. I knew I shouldn't have let her. Would you give it a rest? That isn't what Theo needs to hear right now. Maybe we can try to get the fire going. I'm gonna stop her. Don't go. Walking with you earlier was nice. I miss spending time with you. I don't want you to go yet. The night's not over. Maybe we can watch the stars together. I don't know. It's been a long night. You said that you wanted to make a wish. Let's go make one together. Please, Theo. Do it for me. It's my birthday weekend, remember? Theo pauses for a moment, carefully considering my request. Alright. I'm sorry, Elena. I shouldn't have stormed off before you had a chance to finish your sentence. Quit worrying about everyone else. You two have shooting stars to look for. I have a reservation with that rainfall shower. I need to relax and sober up before I hit the hay. Don't expect any hot water when you get back. Suit yourself. You'll be missing out. I'm sure I'll survive. I'll catch up later with you guys in the morning. Will, what's up? I don't want to waste another minute. Let's go. I nodded and turned and smiled. We do it. I followed Theo along the shoreline, sitting close by her side. We wandered for a time before settling near the shore. I wait for Theo to take a seat, but she stays standing. Thanks for convincing me to stay. I didn't want you to miss out. I know you've been wanting to stargaze all night. I have. Now that we're here, I'm nervous. Is there something wrong? I've been wanting to make my wish, but I can't seem to get my timing right. I haven't seen any shooting stars that light up the sky. The kind of star you would like to make an important wish on. What's your wish? You know I can't tell you. I'll tell you about my wish. Do it at your own risk. I'm gonna wish that you'll forgive me. Forgive you? For being so dumb. That's for today when I forgot that iced tea. I was an idiot for not calling you. It's my fault too, you know. We both avoided reconnecting. Well, maybe it was dumb of you to stop calling too. You're right, it was. Our friendship isn't something disposable. I don't want you to go. It sounds like we're afraid of the same thing. I was scared to call you last week. Make up a reason. I miss you so badly. There was no radio contacts or friend X page. I saw it advertised online and I rented it for the weekend with my savings. It seemed like a good excuse to spend a weekend together, especially so close to your birthday. Theo, I knew you react badly. I probably shouldn't have said anything. No, I appreciate your honesty. Savings, damn. I missed you a lot. I missed you too. Are you okay with what happened? You talking about Erica? Yes. I'm not going to get hung up on it. I hope she's alright. No offense, but I also hope she finds a better boyfriend. Or better yet, they can both use a break from dating and work on themselves. Nobody's perfect. And I don't like to judge. But growing and learning without a partner could do them both some good. I'm not in agreement. I'm thinking out loud. I hope that's okay. You're a good person, you know that? Wish about something you believe could happen but feels too difficult to achieve on your own. We could all use a little magic in our lives. What comes to mind sends my heart racing. It's now or never, well. She's here, and the moment is right. It's time to ask myself, do I love Theo? What are you doing to me, Ralaika? What are you doing right now? What the fuck is... So hypothetically, if I pick no, right? What the fuck's gonna happen? I'm obligated to pick yes. That's what I'm saying. You're my wish. I am? Yes. That's funny. Let me take you out on a proper date. From friends and dramatics. Are you sure about that? I doubt Alec would follow me around on a second time. You know what I meant. Why wouldn't I be sure about that wish? Prettier or smarter? They don't measure up. Why? They're not you. That was a good line. I gotta remember that one. That was a good line. What's so funny about my wish? It's funny because you were mine. From the moment this weekend started, you were my wish too. I wished for the time together as much as I could get. I'll take you up on a date if you consider my wish too. Are they gonna kiss? Are they gonna kiss? Would you mind kissing me? I reach out to her reflexively. Theo steps forward and wraps her arms around me without a moment of hesitation. For the first time since we left school, I feel whole. I don't know where I'm going to end up in life, but it'll always be besides Theo. She was the missing piece. Okay. I'm pretty impressed with Ralaika. That was a good one. Pretty impressed with Ralaika right now. That was good. I wish I didn't skip over the part as why they broke up, but you can use your imagination. They're probably arguing about some bullshit. He was probably just saying like she's just a trophy piece. I feel like Alec would say some bullshit like that. Well, I'm gonna get the rest of these trophies because you gotta pick different paths. I'm not gonna go through all the fucking reading in. Oh yeah, this was like, it could be worse. This is like 90 minutes, close to 90 minutes, hour and a half. I like that one. I like that. It was short. It's not as short as it could have been, but I don't know. Just there's something very wholesome about it. At the same time, they're all drinking their minds out. But I guess not much to say. I hope you guys enjoy that. This has been an episode of What the Fuck Is This Game Even About? Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves and enjoy.